So I'm just jumping on here real quick before I settle in for the night. It's late, but I have started my YouTube channel, and I made this channel because I want to be able to document a lot of my crafty stuff, and I was trying to plan my goals for 2026, but I might need to have surgery because I have tendinitis in both arms, and it's not really gotten much better in my right arm, my dominant arm. So actually tomorrow I have my follow-up with my doctor to discuss potentially surgery or maybe another type of testing, but I've been in physical therapy and I've not felt much of an improvement. If anything, I felt a little bit worse, particularly in this arm. So I'm getting a little nervous about it. I always kind of knew surgery might be an option, and there was finally a point where I just told myself I have to go to a doctor and get this taken care of because what I'm doing isn't making it any better. And I knew in doing that, surgery would be a discussion. So tomorrow I meet with him and we talk next steps. This channel was created because I don't know if I need to have the surgery. I don't know if I'm just going to be in physical therapy for a few months. If I have the surgery, I'm definitely going to be in physical therapy, but potentially still pretty limited to some extent. And I can't make as much as I'd like. So making this channel lets me document that kind of stuff, lets me talk about what it's like to be a knitter and be a creative person and not being able to use my hands the way I'm used to in crafts that I use my hands. So I will update you guys with what the doctor says. I'm going to talk about some of that stuff like in this video. And yeah, so this will be the place where I document that journey and see where all this stuff goes. So hopefully it is positive for tomorrow, because I really, even if it's surgery, if he's optimistic that it'll work, I just can't take any more stressful stuff right now. So we'll see. Just got to the orthopedist. I'm about to go in for my appointment. And we'll see what he says. You know, he might order the testing to find out like specifically nerves and stuff, or he might recommend surgery, which he would do, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go in and I will update you guys on what's happening with that. Wish me luck. Okay, so I just met with my doctor. He is still cautious about surgery. Based on my symptoms, he is gonna have me do, I think it's an EMG, which is basically a test to kind of test for a carpal tunnel and what is happening with the carpal tunnel. I've been going to him for issues with my elbows, but considering how much it goes into my hand, especially on my dominant arm, he wants to test for that. So he told me, keep doing physical therapy. They're going to call me about an EMG testing. Dogs. One thing I love about this doctor's office is the doctors bring their dogs. So there's just dog beds around the office, and this one like nurse or doctor had to come out of her room. And it was really weird because I forgot, because I hadn't seen any of the dogs today. But she's like leaving the room. She's like, no, please stay there. Just stay. Just stay there. Okay. Just stay. And she's talking like she's talking to a kid. And I was like, that's really weird that she like brought her kid. But I mean, maybe she had no choice and they're fine with it. But then I heard the dog whining like, let me out, mama. Let me follow you. And it was so cute. But now there's doggos that are supposed to be using the bathroom and they're just rolling in the snow because there's no dogs. Anyway, so as of right now, no plans for surgery. The testing will help the doctor identify if, at least to some extent, some of my issues are carpal tunnel, and he's willing to do surgery on that. So we shall see. I should be getting a call in the next couple of days to schedule that appointment, and then I'll see him after. But at the very least, I am doing more physical therapy. I have physical therapy tomorrow at the same place. But I've been working with them more like every week for the past couple of months, and they're all really cool. And a couple of them are like knitters and crocheters. So they've been, giving me a lot of tips, and they're really like, they find a lot of the stuff I do cool, and they show me their stuff, and it's fun. It's a nice environment. So for the holidays, I celebrate Christmas, and I wanted to bring in some goodies for them, because I probably won't get an appointment for next week. I only scheduled up until tomorrow because I didn't know what he was gonna say. So I'm gonna, oh, you dogs, you're walking so happy. You're so proud of yourselves. Just rolling in the snow and making your mom probably mildly stressed. My plan is to make some fudge and to bake some cookies and to bring a mix of that with me tomorrow for my appointment. Nice little surprise for them. Anyway, I have to go get gas and then get groceries and go home and get warm because I'm very low on gas and I didn't want to start my car because I'm scared. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know if I'll post this before or after I hear back from the doctor about what we're doing, but I will at least kind of document this journey a bit. So we'll see. I don't know if this will be like part 1 and then the testing and stuff will be part 2, but either way, I'll let you guys know. Wish me luck.